So y'all back on the video, man, on B2K20, y'all. B2K20 season 2, episode 12. Let's get right into it, y'all. It's sweet, boy. Where I go? How'd I get here? How'd I get here? Go girl, go girl. But so I got a standard league award. I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I'll take the standard league award. Standard league award. I'll take it. Yo, so what team going against? What team going against, bro? I don't know. Oh, we're going against the Kings, bro. It's lit because De'Aaron Fox about to take the tough shots, bro. So let's get right into it, y'all. It is super lit. Ain't playing against the Kings on their home court. Not on their home court, on our home court. So let's do it, y'all. They had to go groove. I had to go groove. Hey, sweet, yo, you know what I'm saying, bro? What's up? Bro, I got some McDonald's on the table, bro, but I'm gonna eat it after this game.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go.
Yo, this is my crib, bro.
There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up at payday.
Well, LeBron James is closing in on the top 3 all-time list. And
he can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, Sacramento, right now, quite a ways down below.
You know, for Los Angeles, they haven't needed any time to find their footing this season. The guys gelled right away. The coaching staff has done a terrific job. It's been a dream start to the year for them.
It's been nice to see the early puzzle pieces come together, complement one another, and it's really gotten off to a hot start.
It's all ball.
Sacramento starting 5. They're the backcourt. Bagley and Dedmon playing together in the front court. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, Jay out there with Davis. And there's Smooth. Then it's G, and it's Prez in at the 2 guard.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's
going to great start, 2 for 2 from the field.
Well, he's always been
with the Jordan Curry slam, boy.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, Fox just found a little bit of space there, and he burned the defense.
Oh, yeah.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
It's all good.
And the Kings with possession. This, their first look at this year's
Los Angeles squad.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined.
With the hard swing, boy.
It's It's almost as if he's allergic to layups. I mean, this guy has got to throw it down at every opportunity.
You know his teammates love seeing him explode to the rim like that.
The hard swing, boy. Hey, that's good defense.
Rebounded by the Lakers.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feel. He gives the effort down there
I'm
at all times.
Yeah, look at Gary Fox. Like, look at him. Like, look at him, Bird.
Back to Fox. Fires
no,
from deep.
I was there, boy. That's the test.
Now 2 of 4 on the game.
No, it's only just a smudge.
Field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Got that one up quick, and that's 11 points for Smooth.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over.
71% from three-point, bro. Let's go, bro.
Giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Get that over. That's a good defense.
And he gets it back.
That might take over, y'all. See, I'm gonna be up to coming.
Sacramento again missing. Leading by 7.
Oh, he
and
tried.
a wide open look for James.
Let's go.
Another 3 for the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been
fantastic. It's a big part why
they've been able to get these good
looks.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Early on, Brent, what are some of the intangibles you look for in a team that may be taking the next step?
First of all,
tomorrow, Friday,
shouldering most of the responsibility. Is he any better than last season, Kevin? Has there been some growth in his game? Secondarily,
the great ones always grow.
They always do, and they're really sharp, usually coming out.
It's the defense.
Second thing is, has the roster been tinkered with a little bit or tweaked a little bit to enhance what it is? The skill set of the star player is going to provide for their team throughout the next 8 months of the season.
Lakers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Fox. They get it again. Bagley.
And that's the defense.
Go, and it's good on the way up.
Well, this is the level of activity that
so good. It's so good, though. We off to a great start. I'm off to a great start. I haven't missed a shot yet. So.
Smooth. It's good on the putback.
Every time they get scored
with, boy.
Run, it's come from inside the paint.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
The putback, where are you playing with?
Kicks to Dedmon. Dishes to Hield. Lets it go from 11, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Well, he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
Here's Smooth, and he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid down there with the physical play.
Left block shot on the way. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Oh, he missed.
Like it snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of
oh, he got blocked. I forgot.
The worse it seems to get.
Wait, what? That was a perfect release. Did he get blocked? Because I didn't see it. I was doing so. That was a perfect release. How did he miss that? I was asleep. What?
They need him to get it together.
Fox passes to Bagley. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hield. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Yeah, Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Yo, oh, that boy, I got it back though.
Here's Smooth.
No.
With the rebound.
It's my first miss.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 10. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah.
We've seen them play better games than that one, but still.
That's my shot.
Yeah, in the end, actually a pretty comfortable win for them. That was a gritty effort on a night when they were not playing their best basketball.
The Kings shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Fox. And the lead is down inside single digits. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
Well, Fox trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent.
Yo,
nice bucket there.
Look at 2K, bro. Y'all got double team work because y'all turn.
Fox with the jam.
All right, good.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around. Just
Yo, look at y'all, bro. Stop double teaming if I punch y'all.
From 19, and that one drops for him. And that's now 21 points for Smooth.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Wade's checked in.
It's Wade.
And stolen by James. Here's Prez, and finish off by Prez.
Their play on both ends has
It's
been
superb. We'll see.
They can
Maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, with all the hustle plays
yeah,
have
do
meant
that
so
person
much
tough,
to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure
with those, bro. We talking about the brain cramp.
Smooth checked in for
Look at boy. Hey, yo, look at Darren.
There's the pass to Heel.
Darren
Here's
Fox,
Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by the Kings.
Get that over.
But he gets it back.
Oh, boy.
Tries again.
No.
That one off the
back.
No doubt it's been a bit of a
struggle here in this quarter. It turns to score.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to them here early, and they are clicking in transition.
The Kings trail by 13.
Look at Darren Fox.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Begley. And here is Hield. Five on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot.
That's
here.
good defense.
Edmonds shot is off.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge?
How many dunks I get? I got 5 dunks.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
In
in Sacramento the last years. Vlade Divac along with Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the legendary Sacramento Kings players on this organization with some of the young talent that they've acquired.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Bielitsa comes in for Bagley. Barnes, he's checked in for
teammates. He found one.
Yo, what? Never mind, dude.
And Brent around the league, people are saying that
look at this dude. Hey, his defense. His defense turns.
They play a system that now is speaking to some of their young talent.
Hey.
They've had a nice It's been a long time coming in Sacramento, but fans coming out to support this new, young, hungry Kings group.
Knocks it loose, and it's the Lakers on the break. Throws down the
with the 360, bro. With the 360, think you playing with.
Especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Farrell. 9 points last game. Trying to find Hield and gets it to him.
Him really for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield, because he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Smooth.
No.
Second chance shot. Hield on the double team.
Yo,
here's Smooth.
Y'all gonna stop double teaming, bro.
Touch off the glass. Smooth's got 27 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices.
Hey, that's a good defense.
So
Yo,
alright,
And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release,
it's some chicken love.
He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for Jim, and Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Smooth.
All right, let's do it.
Smooth checked in for the Lakers. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats
for praise.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage.
With the hard swing, boy.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look.
You got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. The Kings trail by 17.
Yo, look at Farrell.
Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Hield can't hit.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Look at that. Hey, yo, look at him. Just look at him, bro.
Here's Farrell. Inside. Out of bounds.
It's almost.
Take possession. The leaders in field goal percentage as a team. The Lakers #1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Pass to Barnes. Bielitsa against James. And Bielitsa kicks to Hield. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bielitsa. And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Prez passes to Smooth.
Oh yeah, Prez.
Here's Smooth, covered by Hield.
In your face.
Offensive.
Oh, look, I missed, bro. I missed 3 shots.
Rebound.
Wow.
And the pressure he put on that
shot force, the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
1:35 left in the first quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yo, I'm about to make both of these free throws. You know what I'm saying?
I've been surprised with how good they've become.
Well, last year, the evolution of Pascal Siakam and what he was able to do in Toronto was just out of nowhere. And what an incredible run he had, being a huge part of getting that team into the NBA.
Some chicken nuggets.
Canada saw finals basketball, the birthplace of basketball.
The Toronto Huskies, you're right.
Pascal Siakam last year was
what kind of team is the Toronto Huskies?
Unbelievable. Tremendous and great confidence.
Is that a college team?
The way that he can play, Kevin.
Oh yeah, that's the defense.
Shooting threes, transition, long on defense. It'll be interesting to see in the years to come how far Pascal Siakam comes in the league.
They are just
killing them on the interior.
They need a bucket
in a big way here to gain some confidence.
Kings moving the ball around.
Boy, that's a good defense. I might take over again. Oh, see, I know the double team coming in.
To start this game.
Here's Smooth, and he goes in for the dunk.
Really like
that working, and he has reestablished a low post presence. Look at that. Yo, look at Farrell. Like, look at him. Just look at him, bro. Look at that.
Farrell looking around.
Like, yo, look at him. Look at that ball.
It's stolen. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends.
Steals, fast break
buckets, and the other team.
Look at that, boy. I'm playing some good defense.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
With the hard slam, boy.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now Hield. Pass to Farrell to stop the run. Gonna go that time. And the buzzer sounds.
I'll be back, y'all.
Got a blowout underway here. Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
I'm back, yo.
Their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Giles is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Farrell in at the 1.
That's my rebound, boy.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Offensively, defensively,
Hey, it was so fast.
total control.
Yeah, the other team,
yeah, I'm shooting 87%, bro.
trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
You know I'm about to get that ball.
James against Barnes. The pass to Giles. To the middle. Wants to get it to Bjelica and does.
Yeah, that's good defense.
It's the difference. It's allowed them to build this.
Don't shoot that.
Pass to Smooth. This one for 3.
Swish.
Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 5th assist in this one.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yo, okay.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing
Yo,
up
look at
here,
Buddy
running
Hield. He
plays
is
that turn into
cold, bro. Like, look at this.
Here's Hield.
Hey, that's good defense.
A rebound by the Lakers.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing.
Bro.
Battery bar still full, hustling.
Hey, that's a good
still working hard out
defense.
there. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Here's Smooth. Yeah,
You dunked on, boy.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
At this point, I don't know
What
what
you
you can do
to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights
You
where
just
you just
run out of options.
whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Barnes.
Nope.
Nails the
Guard, dude. The baby hook,
first bucket of the
bro.
night.
Barnes can be hard to contain sometimes.
Quick isolation, bro.
Just enough space to be
Oh, no. I messed up. No.
They get
Why
it
would
back.
you shoot that?
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of
Change
that
the
defense and
putback,
really
though.
scoring effectively from the paint.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so
Who's
far.
that, boy?
Snatched away. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David Easter
Get Burns in here, bro.
engine in him. Thank you so much. Well, for
You know what I'm
Bjelica,
saying,
he's not
bro?
the most athletic player on the floor, but Brent, he
You missed the
produced.
second free throw.
Bjelica, one of those guys who can.
De'Aaron Fox in here, bro.
Into a
De'Aaron
transition
Fox.
and
He
stop
cannot play
3 or 4
defense,
feet
bro.
behind
Like,
the
your
three-point
defense is
line
trash.
and drill you from there. So a nice guy as a secondary option on the break is
Bro.
Bjelica.
Prez
Look
is
at
checked
him.
in for Bryant.
Oh, he
Looking
tried
to get back on
Oh,
track
yeah.
here.
Hey, that's
He
the
hangs in
defense.
there and cashes in on
With
the
the
second chance point.
putback, though,
The
bro.
basketball IQ of Bagley. Seems
Bagley
to know
with
where
the
misses are
putback,
going
bro.
ahead of time.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'm making both of these free
Been trying to
throws.
clean up
There's
some
no way I'm
physicality
missing.
that you see, some of the jawing.
I'm making both of these. I'm not missing.
Great job of
Got my tick over
nonetheless
again.
getting
Y'all see, I'm
under
in the double
opponent's
tick
spin.
on you.
I don't think, Kevin, over the past couple of years, we would deem the NBA
Hell no.
more physical than at any time.
And he missed.
That's fair.
We would never
boy.
say that. But there are still irritants in the game. And the reason why those guys do that is because that's their competitive advantage.
Keep playing with, boy. Keep playing with, boy.
Guys out there who are going to use
too good, you know what I'm saying, bro?
to get inside your head or do things
like y'all cannot play defense
that are going to cause you
like,
to think about what it is you're doing.
You playing good defense.
And when you find those guys are really
he can't shoot.
To watch. You're not going to
he can't shoot.
They're shooting.
Trevor Ariza, he can't shoot, bro.
Sometimes they're approach. They're
go get the ball.
Able to learn
Let's go.
Draymond Green or Marcus.
No doubt.
And the definition of
teamwork
teamwork
right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
That long alley-oop, boy. Hey, that's that long alley-oop. You know what I'm saying? That's that long alley-oop. Look at.
Oh
yeah.
Deflected. It's stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers on the break. Prez leading the charge.
With the Jordan cradle slam, boy.
AD skilled at understanding when to go after and use those arms to get steals.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Outside Bogdanovich, 6 to shoot.
Nope.
The wide open look here for Fox.
He takes it to shots, bro.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best.
And that's a rugged play.
Gracious.
Now, Davis is really suited for their offense as a great running big. Does not have to do it all by himself.
How many dunks I got, bro? How many dunks I got? I got 16, bro.
Himself and using his teammates there.
Fox with it. He's got 9.
Oh, he almost got me. He almost got me winning, bro. Oh my, yo, that was crazy.
You're already in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Fox, and he could not get one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, what an incredible difference it was for De'Aaron Fox from his rookie year to his second season.
Well, they really committed to a style that allowed De'Aaron Fox just to take the reins and run up and down the floor. Obviously, we talk so much about his speed and ability to get out in transition to put pressure on the defense.
De'Aaron Fox
next step again for all these young players.
I'm getting dragged when I get older, so.
And then defend your position on the other end.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Wade's checked in.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put
points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Fox passes to Dedmon.
I'm using Perez, bro, but this is not my career player. My career player is
softly
right there, just waiting.
Fox is
so that's my player.
That's a nice floater. I mean, a la Mike Conley. If De'Aaron Fox can establish,
I'm playing this Perez. Perez is not my career player.
Contract structure for NBA
Smooth. That's my career player.
2 years of team options.
Like this player right here, bro. I'm gonna show y'all, bro. That's my career player.
I think it's working pretty well, Kevin. I think
that's my career
player is out there trying to find players out there that are giving you value beyond your contract. And that happens a lot when you're a team that has a first-round pick, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and you hit on a draft choice. You potentially could get 3 years and sometimes 4 when you have incredible players coming into the league as their first year, changing franchises around. But a player that's providing way more value than the contract that they're getting at that time. So I don't see that changing much. It gives teams a long enough time
to get Fox, bro.
Seems to be working.
No,
it does. The players that prove it are looking at the calendar saying, did I fast forward 3 years? Because I really like to cash in on what I'm doing for you.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency.
5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich.
That's the defense.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
And the Kings making a change here. Holmes checked in. Down low, here's Fox.
What? How? How did he make that, bro? I'm sleep.
Guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior.
Oh, I almost got him.
Work down low.
Smooth passes to James.
Hey, step back.
Lakers working the ball around.
Wait,
now.
let me do a step back real quick.
Passes it to Smooth.
Oh.
The offensive rebound for three. And that
Yo,
one
fade splash.
Davis's speed. Smooth's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers. Now, here's Fox. Defense right on him. And
I missed 4 shots, bro.
so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Pass to Ariza. The 17-footer.
He can't shoot, bro.
The Lakers with the
He
rebound.
cannot
James
shoot.
got his 5th rebound in this one. And another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
Don't feel in his zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Fox kicks to Holmes.
That's a good defense.
Great D that time from Davis. LA's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now, here's Fox. Not a lot of room.
That's a good defense.
Can't connect from short range.
He take a tough shot.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Can they get it? Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Oh.
Davis has got rebound number 17.
If I'm leaning, I'm hitting that.
Still trying to calibrate right now because he had one
missed
play
5
in the
shots.
first quarter, but nothing since.
Bogdanovich looking around.
Yo, if I'm leaning, I'm hitting that, bro.
Poked away.
What? How did he get that back?
Now, here's Fox. 14
No.
points for him. And it's Fox with the jam.
Brr.
Well, this is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a
Now
step
he got
on
16
the defense,
points.
you're pretty much going to read the back of that jersey.
Man, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
You playing with, boy?
Sacramento with the ball. Out to the right wing. Shoots the 3. And Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on
Splash.
offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor.
That might take over
and
again,
they're
yo.
really pushing
See,
the
I know the dope team coming again, bro. You know what I'm saying? The dope team
here
is
is Holmes.
gonna be coming.
He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland.
Because I got my
Let's not
takeover,
forget
so.
about the work on the glass, Kevin. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Here's Smooth. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between
My
those teams.
prayer subbed out,
Bronze
bro.
checked in for Los
Let
Angeles.
him play too.
Kyle Kuzma comes in for Pred.
Let him play.
And then for Sacramento, Bielitsa. He checks in for Bagley. Harrison Barnes comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Farrell subbed in for Bogdanovich. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Fox. With
This is the
Samard,
deep.
he lays it
What? Oh my. All right,
in. He's got
dude.
18 points in the game.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
He got it again. Sensational. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. traveling to face them after this game, and that's the third of 4 straight played at home.
Hey, pretty good like this.
And yep, another basket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Yo, look at him, bro.
To the paint, here's Farrell. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 8 points for him.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Smooth. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
So it's Sacramento. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Farrell. 8 points.
So y'all want good defense?
Outside, Fox.
Y'all want good defense? Y'all want good defense, bro? All right.
4 on the clock.
That's good defense.
And James pulls it down. LA is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
No. Oh my.
Here's Farrell.
Block that.
2 free throws coming up.
That's
and
not.
here
That's
we go.
not.
Coach's challenge happening right
a
now.
foul.
This one in regard
I'll be
to
there.
personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
At the buzzer.
Selection, good at taking quality
At the
shots.
buzzer,
Whether
boy.
he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. From their first bucket of the game to the end of the first quarter, they held on to that lead with an iron fist, never once giving it up. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, it has been an electric performance. These guys were firing on all cylinders. They came out aggressive, going after those rebounds, and they were piling it up. I think they wanted to send a message with their physicality. They're going to be nearly impossible to stop if they're playing that way.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the
We're
second
shooting
half.
80% as a team, bro.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Third quarter starting, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro?
We think it's going to be pretty good.
Let's
A big
do it.
comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting a low 30% mark from the field. We've got Prez, Jay out there with Anthony Davis, Then there's Smooth. And it's James in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Fox. The teardrop falls in. Fox has got 20.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Lakers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Good on both.
And Sacramento seems like a great fit for Luke Walton. Team's approach on offense really matches his own. Should never be a shortage of scoring for the Kings.
You wonder how it is that Luke Walton did his studying coming into this season with how much success last year Dave Yeager had in getting these guys to push the ball up the floor. Luke Walton believes that anyone can rebound and bring it up, and they have the kind of guys who could do that in this roster.
Buries the long-range jumper.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
That one, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And the pass is Smooth.
Splash.
And the three off target.
Wow.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
I know, right?
It's stolen by Prez.
Just say Mr. Wide Open threes, man. That's my shot.
Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Healed outside. Dedmon trying to break free.
Oh,
and there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Hield.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Fox passes to Bagley. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in. Bagley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row.
Let's go.
And finished off by Prez.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Oh,
yes, sir.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Hield. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
No X. Get that out there.
Kicks it off the glass. Wow.
That's the defense.
The floor. Here's Smooth. Look at that.
You've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation.
I'm gonna take over again. Y'all see, I'm gonna double team coming in.
Hield the pass to Fox. Inside, here's Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Here's Smooth. Plays it up and banks it in.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Hield outside. Kicks to Fox.
Hey, that's the defense.
He's off on that one. Great D that time from Davis. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
With the Jordan Curry school, boy.
Believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Passes to Bagley.
That's the defense.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jay's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Hield.
Just steady loading, bro.
Back to Fox. Clock at 6.
No.
And he wills that one
What?
in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
Here's Smooth.
Oh! Playing with, boy.
Oh, wow. It's too much. It's just too much.
His teammates are falling all over each other. Look at them.
If you're the other team, you got to take that personally.
Don't
Don't let them get the best of you.
Oh.
On the wing, Davis. And he lobs it up.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Kings have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. If there is any concern for Anthony Davis, it's that early in his career he has dealt with a lot of injuries. But Brent, he does play a high-impact style.
You think so, Kevin? He's one of the top 5 players in the league, and at his position is absolutely exemplary. Think about it. 7 seasons in New Orleans with the Pelicans and 13 playoff games to show for it. A change of scenery, an opportunity in
just steady loading.
Play with LeBron James. It's going to be interesting to see where it is his career goes from with this move.
Here's Dedmon. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
Dedmon using his size on the inside, and the defense trying to do their best to keep him away from the basket. Not that time.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Smooth. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Kings have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Fox. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked
They
it
shooting
down.
62% in the third
guarded by Fox.
quarter, bro. The hard slam, boy.
Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
That's the sound of flushing
Just
toilet.
remarkable, Jim. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, self-out.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
The self-alley, boy, that you playing with.
Kings have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half.
Taking things into my own hands, bro. Look at that. I'm playing some good defense, bro.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a
I'm gonna take over again, yo.
in that department.
So y'all know the WT coming again. Why is it? Lord, I'm never gonna say them.
Outside, Fox.
No.
It's
Yo, he
rebounded by
taking
Prez.
tough shots.
Prez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he
It's
dunks
a
it
Jordan
down.
Craig slam, boy.
Dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
What the hell? What kind of replay is this?
The Kings shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third.
Look at that, boy.
Here's Fox.
No.
And he can't stop the run as he
He
misses.
is taking tough
Shot
shots.
didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
For the 3.
No. Ah.
Rebound the Lakers.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems
Hey.
mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin,
Hey, boy.
tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often.
260.
Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. Some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. And good. There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the
sense boy,
he
I'm playing some good defense.
Here's Smooth, and he
it's the Jordan crazy son, boy.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. And this is how you want to come
out
of the half.
Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra,
get that older boy.
They've carried it out.
Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Smooth. From down in the low post, it goes.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
Now Fox. He has 30. 1:49 left in the third quarter. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. James comes in for Jay. Ryan is checked in for James.
Yeah, that's a good defense.
Subbed in for Prez. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Wade finds James. Lakers passing it around. Here's Smooth.
Bro, stop passing me the ball.
It's James atop the key. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And
in his face. Let's go.
Aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
In his face, huh? In his face.
He's got 8.
In his face. In his face, bro.
Barnes, defended by Bryant. To end the run. Barnes can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Yes, that goes in.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Yo, only got 1 turnover,
so looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Farrell.
Get that older.
Moves back up and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
How was that a foul?
For Sacramento, they 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard comes in for Kobe.
I just don't know how's that a foul.
In for Dwayne Wade.
They ain't freaking trash.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. Wow, wow.
He got whacked on that one.
Shouldn't be much debate there.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he
got my takeover.
It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Smooth. What an incredible scoring display he has put
on tonight. Bro, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, let me score, bro. I got this.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, G.
I'll be back,
really taking it to the position. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers able to put on a show for the ages. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Trevor Ariza out there with Holmes. And it's Giles in at the center, filling out the middle.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they
no
smell
blood
in the water, it is going for the jugular.
Stolen.
Boy,
And
playing
here's the
some
break.
good defense.
Good, he hits
It's a hard swing, boy.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition.
Why are you trying to break my ankles, bro? Like, you're not an ankle breaker specialist.
That shot off. Great D that time from Howard.
Got him.
Baseline try. Again, the Lakers.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Farrell passes to Ariza. Here's Farrell.
Hey, that's a good defense.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Smooth's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tries from 16.
Face. Oh.
From deep.
Splash.
Offensive rebound. Howard. Count it. Good.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great position.
Another steal. Here's Smooth. Oh!
Grab it out of
No run-of-the-mill stuff there. Fellas putting something extra on it.
Greg, can you believe that? My goodness.
If this can deflate the other team, they need to answer back strong.
Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Looking to end the run.
That's good defense.
Again, the miss by the Kings. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Farrell for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls.
That's my shot, boy.
To get him started. And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Like,
here's Farrell.
That's my shot.
To Giles.
Yeah, that's a good
Rebounded
defense.
by Howard. And here are the Lakers. It's been 16 straight unanswered.
With the reverse.
Good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Bro, why is it? Oh my God.
To get the fourth quarter underway. Back to Farrell.
Bro, oh my nerves.
It's tough to get a unified feel on who the league MVP is. Which element
that might take over? Get that out there.
Matters most.
That might take over again. Y'all see, I'm in the go-to coming.
I always think about the MVP ends up being the guy that helps you get 6 to 8 unexpected wins. That's who I look to. So, in this past season, what it was that Giannis
did, that's a travel.
Coming in to Milwaukee, the stylistic change.
That's too many steps, bro.
The shouldered responsibility of Giannis to be the initiator to that much change in one season. That's why last year I feel like he was the most valuable player in the league. Even though eye-popping numbers were coming out of Houston, again with James Harden, I go back to Giannis and that massive amount of change and him being the guy that shouldered it all.
That's a great answer. James with it. Passes it to Joseph. Over James. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle. Can they get it? And it's laid up and in by Joseph.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
There's the double team with Joseph.
No, stop.
Pass to Howard.
Oh my God.
Here's Smooth. It's 3 pointers off the mark.
I missed 4 3-pointers. It's all good. What is it?
Inside. And Holmes throws it down.
How about the experience paying off here as Ariza excellent at noticing
loading,
that his man was wide open.
Come on, why?
Here's Smooth. He's covered by Joseph. Ron right side. And the stop by James.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. It's tipped.
That's the
with the ball. He's picked up by James. On up the court. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Right wing. Joseph buries it down low. Joseph's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Smooth. And a misplay.
Look at me.
Kuzma against Joseph. Kicks it out to Ariza. The 3-ball. The 3-pointer is right on target.
Even though he can't shoot
Ariza's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Joseph. Here's Smooth. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And Smooth is going to pick up a foul. That will be number 5 on him. For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be
slip in the 4th quarter,
the
bro.
U.S. takes extremely seriously, and I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Alberto and Nocioni, but that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Smooth checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's James.
Oh, yeah. That's the defense.
Here's Smooth, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Whoa.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
First one falls for him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've
don't forget,
the 4th
I got 5 fouls, so I can't reach.
James looking around.
What?
Brent, with advanced analytics becoming commonplace in the NBA, which stats you personally hold most valuable?
Well, it's amazing to talk about effective field goal percentage. I laugh a lot about...
Which is everything, free throws.
Yeah, well, I like to use true shooting percentage, Kevin, because that's where you adopt 3-point shooting percentage.
You got 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
But in talking to a lot of people,
general
managers and coaches, I laugh inside myself a little bit, like, oh, so now shooting's important? Like what? Like now shooting's important around the league? As if, you know, the time that you go out to start playing basketball, you grab a ball, you go towards the goal, and your goal is to make the shot. And so we're talking so much more about how much shooting is valued. Effective field goal percentage is tremendous, with true shooting percentage being not far behind.
And the Kings making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. The pass to Smooth. Shoots.
Your face.
Sacramento.
Is that a 3-bird? Oh, that's
grabs
a 2.
the miss.
That's a 2.
James up top, guarded by Kuzma. James against McGee.
Hey, that's a good defense.
And stolen by Dedmon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, Dedmon plays with some power, and when he's aggressive, it forces the defense to get a little bit more physical with him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. You know, Brent, he's bounced around, but late bloomer Dwayne Dedmon making impressive strides in his game.
Yeah, you think about going from a 10-day contract to having a ton of starts as a center. This guy is very skilled, Dedmon, and the ability to go out and shoot the basketball, I think, has raised the most eyebrows about what he can do for your team offensively.
Here's a garbage time question, Brent. Why do some teams leave their star players in the game even though the game has either been won or lost?
Forgetful coaches? I mean, no.
Get on this boy, that's the defense.
I mean, if you're leading by 35 points late in the game.
With the default
the star player is still in the game. Somebody's made a mistake with regards to the rotations. I mean, quite frankly, there's really no reason for guys to be out there at that time.
Yeah.
Early on in the season, it might be that the coach wants to start and play with certain guys, but as the season goes on, you just don't see that very much.
James outside. He kicks it to Joseph. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Farrell. Over Prez. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And what can you say about it
long alley, boy?
From that far away?
Long alley.
It was pure beauty.
That's that long alley, boy.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
That long alley, boy.
James outside, passes it to Dedmon. Here's Farrell. Yeah, that's a good defense. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And some changes here for the Lakers. Danny Green, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kobe is subbed in for Smooth. Los Angeles calls timeout. Smooth checked in for Bryant. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. And so it's Joseph. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings.
How you just gonna leave me wide open?
You know, Brent, how candid can players be in their answers in the post-game interviews about what has happened or what they're feeling at that time? In other words, is there a danger to being too honest as a player?
There could be, Kevin. I mean, anytime you express some of your vulnerabilities, and if it's done at the right time, somebody's going to take advantage of it. What we've seen over the past couple of years is, forget about when it is that the media is asking you questions. Most players are taking it to their social media accounts where they're able to get the message out without being baited by somebody with regards to a question. They can expound on whatever it is that they're feeling at that time, and that helps them to control the messaging a little bit more. And I think that trend is going to continue and continue to grow.
A floater, Giles.
Hey, that's a good
and the layup falls.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout.
Big time dominance.
And this will go in the record books as a
golly win for Los Angeles.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Smooth.
Whoa, that's some cheese.
Game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm gonna check it out.
Joseph guarded closely. James outside.
Hey, this is
And
how is that
on the shot that sends him to the line.
Dedmon at 7 feet tall, he's always going to be a load and somebody hard to root out on the inside.
Time out real quick.
That time they had to whack him.
You only got one more timeout left. I'm just using it.
And so he hits both.
I'm just using it so they can come out and play.
They're in front. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
All right, this.
Jay's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Green.
Bro.
On the inbound, and another one falls.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight. Pass to Farrell. Over to the left wing.
I was about to come over there and double team him. Oh, y'all about to double team me.
4 on the shot clock. And here's Joseph for 3. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. The dish to James.
I'm just going with the clock right now, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Here's
so
Smooth.
Yeah, it's lit. Let's see, can I shoot this through in his face?
Here's Smooth.
Splash at the buzzer, boy.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance.
How many dunks had 47. Wait, hold on. Well, let me see that replay, yo. Again, one more time, bro. Let me see that one more time. At the buzzer, bro. Splash.
They put on.
Why does it keep loading like the game is over, bro?
At times, just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well.
It's wolves.
And now
a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough for the opposition?
Dang.
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively. We got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
Oh, I just hate it.
Been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long, everyone.
They didn't show the highlights, bro, like when we was shooting the ball. Wow. Next game, bro, we're going against the Atlanta Hawks. It's lit, yo. Society. What time is it? It's 5:57. Yep, it's 5:57. Stay home. Alright, I got that much VC. If y'all like this video, man, like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell so you never upload. Go follow me on PS4, y'all, at Tonio112593. Peace out, love you. I'll see y'all in my next video. It's lit, y'all.